Hey, Jeff here, your YouTube reviewer of New England brews. Welcome back to NEBR, New England Beer Reviews, where I review beers from around New England. And today celebrating an anniversary of a brewery out of Portland, Maine, Gritty McDuff's 25 years S.O.S. This is their special Oatmeal Stout. They're actually doing 4 different celebratory ales this year. This is the one that came out back in the spring, was made available for St. Patrick's Day. So, I mean, it's a few months behind, but it is celebrating 25 years of brewing excellence from Gritty McDuff's 1988 to 2013. The ABV on this Oatmeal Stout is 6.8% ABV. And according to their website, this is brewed with 7 different barley malts. They use 10 flake oats, and they use 3 different hop varieties. So I'm going to get right into it. I'm looking forward to trying this stout, even though it's a little past the season, a warm day and all that. Starting by getting rid of the foil cap and opening it with this opener and pouring it into, why not, a Gritty McDuff's pub glass. Certainly not the type of glass normally used for a stout, but I am celebrating Gritty McDuff's here. So I remember going to some breweries and places around Portland, Maine back in the 1980s, and though I think when I was in there, Gritty's hadn't quite opened yet, but there were a number of very good places in Portland, Maine where one could get a good brew, and Gritty's was sort of exploded out of that whole environment that was really beginning in the early 1980s. So let's check this one out. It's an oatmeal stout, so it always has that oatmeal type note right away, which also brings out some coffee notes and things of that nature. You know, nice and dark brown. Not quite black. I mean, I'd say about 85% black, 90% black, and just a tad brown. But only if you're holding it up to the light can you see just a hint of brown around the bottom of the glass. For the most part, though, very, very dark and aromatic, as I already mentioned, with the oatmeal kind of aromas, and the malts, the darker malts, a little bit of coffee going on here. I mean, it does have a very enticing, inviting aroma, and it really reminds me of the sweetness or kind of the unique aroma of an oatmeal stout, bringing out all those different grainy type varieties, farm grains and whatnot, that you get just in a bowl of oatmeal, and maybe a little chocolate on the side. But that's kind of what I'm getting here. Let's check out the taste. Oh, that's highly drinkable. For a stout, it's very drinkable. It is, I'm getting a roasted flavor. I'm getting a nice, smooth, medium-bodied texture, kind of soft and velvety in a way. But there's also this kind of raspy bitterness that's creeping up on the backside. It's just a slight bite, but it's not a real earthy, floral, really sour, tart kind of hop bite, a real bitter type hop bite, like some other types of ales. It's clean and crisp, but has a dark oomph to it, a dark sort of dark, note, dark feel. I don't really know how to describe it, but there is a decent, somewhat lingering hop finish, but not a super earthy floral type. Just a sort of a bitterness that just lingers in there in the background for 10 or 15 seconds after I finish swallowing it. And it's really pretty easy to drink, I have to say. It's smooth, but it's got this sort of bite to it as well. However, it's not a real heavy body, and it's not a real super creamy body. It's a soft body. I guess that might be one way to describe it. I mean, it's not like an Irish dry stout. I think that's maybe what I was trying to say. But yet it's not like an Imperial Russian. I mean, it's an oatmeal stout, so oatmeal stouts are unique in their own way anyway, just because of the types of ingredients they use. But I'm finding it quite easy to drink, quite tasty. A moderate sweetness with this lingering bitterness that I talked about a moment ago that's in there as well. Everything just molds itself together for a decent drinking experience. I'm liking that. I'm liking that one a lot. Yeah, I'm enjoying this. Really enjoying this. So I think what I'm going to do is maybe try to finish this off and get back to you and let you know what the final verdict is. And I'm down to the final sip now. It looks like I'm enjoying this beer. It's just remaining with this nice sort of merge of dark malt, chocolate, coffee, oatmeal, and the bitterness that lingers. And you know, it's been a couple of minutes, and as each moment goes along and the beer warms up, it just seems to even get smoother as it warms up. Finishing it off, the lacing held in good. A very likable beer. You know, a nice oatmeal stout from Gritty McDuff's. So that's it for today. Happy anniversary, Gritty. This is the Gritty McDuff's Special Oatmeal Stout 25th anniversary. Thanks for stopping by. I'll catch you again next time.